Alright, time for the monthly Marvel previews of goodies coming soon. Aliens vs. Avengers. That'd actually be an interesting thing. Let's see what's up here. Got X-Men #1. Not into the X-Men. I like the individual characters, but Krakoa is gone. Orcus has fallen. But the X-Men remain. Always. Cyclops leads because that is what he does. Beast builds because that is what he does. And from their new home in Alaska, the X-Men raise a flag of defiance. Mutant business is their business. Join Cyclops, Beast, Magneto, Psylocke, Kid Omega, Temper, Magic, and Juggernaut as new forces in the world move into position, battling for the destiny and philosophy of the mutant species. Interesting collaboration of characters, but well, they're not going to go with black and white for it. For the comic, I wouldn't think, but if these are teaser images, then maybe they are. Just kind of a surprise. We got X-Force #1. A new path forged. The world is fractured. Forge uses his powers of invention to devise the only fix. An all-new, all-different X-Force. Forge leads a custom-made, hand-picked team of mutants. Rachel Summers, Betsy Braddock, Sage, Surge, and introducing Tank. In off-the-books missions so dire, so integral to the fate of the Marvel Universe, there's no time to stop for permission. As Forge detects increasing threats across the planet, he will recruit a specialist for each target. First up, that regenerating degenerate Deadpool. Be here for an X-Force like you've never seen them before. Stick around to see who joins, who lives, who dies, and uncover the mystery of Forge's desire. Okay. That actually sounds kind of fun. I don't know. Let's see. I assume they're leading up to an X-Force movie after Deadpool 3, but we can only hope. I'll have to think about that one. We got Nyx #1. This is Nyx. This isn't a book about X-Men. This is a book about mutants living past the end of their world and into a new beginning. This is Miss Marvel embracing her mutant life in the neon streets of the Lower East Side. This is Anole trying to keep his head above water. This is Wolverine in the shadows of Bushwick, protecting her own. This is Prodigy writing history as it happens. And Sophie, Cuckoo, finding her own way. The news reports are bleak. The streets feel dangerous. There's something lurking underground. Evil coming from every direction. But they're determined to make it. This is mutant community. This is mutant pride. This is Nyx. I don't know. Kind of curious. Kind of iffy. Phoenix #1. Life, fire, power, possibility. Phoenix. She is Jean Grey. She is Phoenix. She saves the world. She brings death. One woman alone in space who not only must do what no one else can, she yearns to. A desperate SOS from Nova brings the Phoenix to the edge of a black hole, where hundreds of lives hang in the balance. And whatever Jean does, or fails to do, will bring darkness to the universe and haunt her in ways she can scarcely imagine. This is the Aliens vs. Avengers. Looks like it's going to be a 4-issue run. done by Jonathan Hickman and Asad Ribic. Aliens and Avengers face off. It's all led to this. Xenomorphs reach Earth. The perfect organism meets a planet of superhumans. Who will be first to fall? Legendary collaborators Jonathan Hickman and Asad Ribic cut loose in this 4-part epic unmissable for Marvel and Alien fans alike. I don't know, I'm not big on the artwork here. Especially, what's the deal with them going black and white with everything? I mean, they're not dropping the prices, they're actually raising the prices on some stuff. Because I would have thought a 48-page comic in the past would have been maybe $6.99, now it's $7.99. And you're taking the color out of it, so your printing cost should be cheaper. I don't know. That's kind of weird. What is this all about? Oh, that's just Deadpool and Wolverine coming up to issue 3. But they do have a weapon extraction reading order if you are interested in getting more of the story. It's the summer of pop culture's favorite frenemies, Deadpool and Wolverine. Just in time for Marvel Studios' highly anticipated Deadpool and Wolverine film this July. A special new team-up saga will run across 8 Marvel titles this summer as bonus backup tales. So yeah, if you want these extra tales leading into the movie and everything, check out Incredible Hulk number 14, then Captain America number 11, Fantastic Four number 22, Spider-Gwen the Ghost Spider number 3, Immortal Thor number 13, Avengers number 17, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 6, and X-Force number 2. Yeah, this is going to be a club pick that we're doing. Looks like we might be sharing our thoughts on that one with a creator upcoming. You'll have to check out Crimson Cull Comic Club to find out. Got facsimile editions of Wolverine 88 and Deadpool number 1, both of which I have. Those comics. Well, no, maybe not. Not Wolverine 88. I could have swore I had that cover, but I'm not positive now. This one I know I got. Yeah, that's ongoing. We got Wolverine Deep Cut, number 1 of 4. Out of the Outback on a life and death mission. At last, Logan's secret adventure revealed, featuring a sinister revelation and claw-to-claw confrontations with Sabretooth. This is a must-have Wolverine story for new and long-standing fans alike that simply cannot be missed. Back in Uncanny X-Men 246, Logan set off from the Australian outback, leaving behind what was left of the X-Men for a personal mission. Now, after decades of mystery, Chris Claremont reveals just what Wolverine got up to before his classic battle with the Reavers. The next Chris Claremont penned mutant saga begins with the untold story of Wolverine's most personal mission. I just don't care for the Sabretooth character, but he is a main enemy of Wolverine, so geez, got all kinds of Wolverine stuff coming out. Life of Wolverine number 1. Logan's life story in chronological order for the first time. Wolverine has been mind-wiped, manipulated, and given false memories so many times. What is the truth of his long life? Now, as a journey into his own past becomes paramount to the survival of mutant kind, delve into the true story of Logan's life, from his earliest days in the late 1800s to the many wars he's fought alongside comrades like Captain America and Sabretooth, to the Weapon X procedures that changed his life forever, his days on the X-Men, and more. Got a Marvel and Disney What If Donald Duck Became Wolverine. That one I'm thinking about. The cover itself is the reason I want it. I'm hoping it's just a one shot. It doesn't say one of anything, but celebrating the 90th anniversary of Donald Duck and the 50th anniversary of Wolverine. In this most unexpected mashup of our time, we travel to the near future where chaos rules as Pete Skull has turned Duckburg into a superhero-less wasteland. Only old Duck Donald can turn the tide, but he's given up his battling days and prefers naps and Grandma's apple pie over fighting down memory lane or over fighting villains. But when Mickey Hawkeye comes knocking at the door with Goofy Hulk at his side, Wolverine Donald has to make a choice. Will a trip down memory lane change his mind and save the world? Or will the lure of the backyard hammock and a long nap keep him from popping his claws one last time? Featuring some of Donald Wolverine's greatest moments. Yeah, I gotta get that one. Dracula Blood Hunt. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't get that run after checking out a teaser on it. But like I said, I'm doing the red band editions of Blood Hunt, and then I'll just fall back and get it, whatever they get for the whole completed trade or omnibus. Because it looks like I'm going to enjoy that story. Everything I've got to check out so far, I've really enjoyed. That's an awesome cover. I really like that one. Werewolf by Night, Blood Hunt #1. I'm buying that just for the... And it's Blood Hunt #1. It's still part of the Blood Hunt run. Damn it. I want that cover though. We'll have to see. Every month they got a few more Blood Hunt runs coming out. Hulk Blood Hunt #1. Interested in seeing Hulk dealing with the vampires. See what he does to them. Fantastic Four 22 as Blood Hunt tie-in. X-Men Blood Hunt Psylocke #1. They got X-Men Blood Hunt Laura Kinney, the Wolverine. They're starting up a run for. Black Widow Venomous #1. The Widow's bite is venomous. Natasha Romanoff, the infamous spy known as the Black Widow, didn't go looking to bond with an alien symbiote, but a good spy works with all the tools available to her. And when one of the most powerful and versatile weapons in the universe lands in your lap, you take it. Now she needs to figure out how to work with a weapon with its own drives and desires, redefining Widow's relationship with her symbiote and setting the stage for her appearance in Venom War. I think I'd like Black Widow a lot more with a symbiote. I'm curious how they're gonna play that out. Yeah, take a swig of water here. Sip it if you got it. It's good. Alright, we got Namor, #1 of 8. The Last King of Atlantis. War rages beneath the waves, from the lost cities of the secret seas to the fathomless depths where the elder whales reign. 7 kings, old and new, fight to rule the watery realm. But where is Namor, the once mighty submariner? He's sitting behind bars on the surface with no intention of ever setting foot in the seas again. So begins an oversized Atlantean event that will forever reshape the landscape of the undersea world, while at last laying bare the dark history of Atlantis and its fiercest, most infamous defender. An epic that will redefine the King of the Seas in the manner of Jason Aaron's Punisher series. I always liked Namor better than Aquaman. But movies, the way they played them out and stuff, just kind of ruined the characters for me. There's no way we'd be able to survive if those entities were in our oceans just waiting to attack us. We got Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, number 1 of 4. Spinning out of Daredevil number 11. After the stunning events of Daredevil 11, Daredevil's allies are left more vulnerable than ever before. If they're able to survive, it will fall to Elektra and Matt Murdock to not only save their city as Daredevil, but also protect the people they love the most as they're targeted by some of the most dangerous, violent elements the Marvel Universe has to offer. So is the Woman Without Fear Elektra? Dressed up as Daredevil? And they don't even mention her, they just talk about Matt Murdock and Elektra. I thought it was going to be a new character. I'm guessing not. Ultimate line has a bunch of stuff going on. Spider-Man Reign 2, number 1 of 5. Interesting cover. Kind of like a Spider-Man Bane look to him. Excuse me. Back to the Amazing Spider-Man's future. Award-winning writer-artist K.R. Andrews returns to the world of Spider-Man's dystopian future in the sequel to the landmark genre-defying Spider-Man Reign. And who is the new Black Cat? What tragedies and triumphs await this older grizzled Peter Parker? Peter isn't the only one who aged. Wait until you see what happened to Miles Morales. And it's like the characters stayed the same age for 50, 60, 70 years, and now all of a sudden the characters are aging. So they're probably going to age really fast if they didn't age for like 50 years. And I think that's kind of goofy the way they're playing certain things out. Alright, these are all ongoings. Nothing too interesting to mention. It's like Green Goblin Rising, but it looks like the Red Goblin on the cover. I definitely want to check out some of that Red Goblin character. That run looked interesting. I got the Amazing Spider-Man number 258 and Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 7 facsimile editions. Ooh! Giant Size Silver Surfer number 1. Matt Groom, Tommaso Bianchi. I know Brian Hitch, but doing one of the covers. I don't know the other creators offhand. Terrax the Tamer is determined to escape the Silver Surfer's shadow once and for all. And to do so, he has created a deadly trap that the Surfer cannot escape. But in the midst of Terrax's brutal campaign to destroy the Surfer's reputation, can the Surfer maybe find a way to save Terrax himself? Plus a reprint of Silver Surfer number 80 in which the Surfer is caught in the crossfire of an epic throwdown between Terrax and Morg the Executioner. Story doesn't really have me. I don't know. See, here's a 48 pager for $6.99. And I bet you it has color. But I don't know. Damn it, I was all excited about it, but creators aren't pulling me in and the description ain't pulling me in. I'll have to think about that one for a while. Annihilation 2099. Interesting people on the cover. Looks like Nova and stuff. Let's see what we got here. Who is the last Nova? I A remote town on a remote world is devastated by the ravenous, unforgiving Null Set, a gang of raiders and thieves obsessed with offering all life up to the darkness. But that all changes when a stranger comes to town, a stranger from the stars who answers to his own code, the last survivor of Xandar, the last Nova. Who is the last Nova, and what great tragedy does he carry on his back? Is he the inheritor of the Nova Corpse, or its destroyer? You'll have to read it to find out. Bunch of Annihilation. They're finishing off that run pretty quick. Showing you number 2 through 5 there. Helverine, number 3 of 4. That run out is definitely going to probably pick up the trade. Get Fury. I'm curious what's going on with this run. Now, it says 3 of 6. Could have swore it was like a 5-issue run. They might have added some to it. Which is fine. That sounds like a good story as long as they don't throw filler crap at you for the extra issue or issues. That always drives me nuts when you can get to feel it's like, okay, they extended the run, but the stuff they're giving us for extra is just filler. Nothing exciting. Got Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. Infinity Watch Part 2. The Time Stone Bearer, aka Overtime, takes on Spider-Man. Time travel versus Spider-Sense. The Infinity Watch grows and the universe is in deep, deep trouble. Plus, the Death Stone Bearer has arrived. Derek Landry and Sarah Pichelli's annual linking story marches on with more surprises than you can handle. It's like, when the hell are we going to see Rhino as the enemy in the Spider-Man books? We never see it anymore. It drives me nuts. I like that character, and with him being advertised in the movie that's coming out here pretty soon. Come on, you can do it. You hate the character, but you know the character. Yeah. Yep. It's the Hunter. Kraven. The new Kraven movie's got Rhino in it, but I want to see some Rhino in some books, damn it. Immortal Thor Annual number 1, Infinity Watch Part 3. And then Miss Marvel Annual number 1, Infinity Watch Part 4. So these are all linking together. So if you're into whatever that Infinity Watch storyline is, you might want those. Marvel Zero number 1. A deluxe edition collecting Marvel's Gold 2024 free comic book day titles. Well, so you're going to take stuff that people could have got for free, and you're going to charge them $7 for it? And I'm not even going to bother going through that. I was hoping it was new stuff. That's pretty pathetic when they do something like that. I mean, come on. It's free comic book day items. Now you're charging for the leftovers that didn't sell. It's just wrong. I suppose they're not. The ones that didn't sell, they're just putting them all together in one book. You could have just got them for free at free comic book day. What If Aliens is finishing up. Star Wars Inquisitors number 1 of 4. The Jedi must die. Weapons of the Emperor sent out into the galaxy to track down and kill any Jedi who survived Order 66. The ruthless Inquisitors are among the most skilled and deadly threats to those who serve the light side of the Force. Buried in the annals of Jedi lore is the story of Tensu Run, the Jedi who faced the Inquisitors and Darth Vader. What became of him, and why did the Empire so greatly fear his existence? Say interior art from issue 1 is colored, interior art from issue 2 is black and white. It could both be colored in the long run, but Star Wars Ahsoka Number one, I would gladly jump on that, but I'm guessing it's going to be just like the old school, like they did with the Mandalorian and stuff. They're just basically reprinting the TV show into comics, and that's a bummer. Give us a prequel or a prologue or something, a little in-between story that happened to pop up. Alright. Bunch of Stormbreaker covers, omnibuses. More Ultimate stuff. Gang War. Yeah, that looks like that might be about it. Not seeing nothing else that's popping up. They've been coming out with a lot of Deadpool trades from the past and stuff because of the new movie coming up. You got the Harkness book, Darkhold book for the witchy people. Spider-Gwen Into the Unknown. Yeah. Guess that's it for the Marvel. That is a kind of cool picture of Spidey. I just don't like this big bearded thing coming off him. I just don't understand the concept of that. You got like a massive beard underneath the mask now, but that just has that Todd McFarlane style Spawn feel to me, but it looks like it's a Keen print. But yeah, that's it for the Marvel catalog, and we'll get back with the big previews catalog sometime soon, so keep following Under the Caldwell MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us our likes, and check out Crimson Color Comic Club, and we'll get back to you again soon. Bye.